And when I say they'll get left broke, nah, I don't mean left in the red. Them guys can have plenty of cash, but when it comes to comparison and looking to lack, I'm looking to stack money piles quicker than fat, so they can stop looking at me and start looking at that. But fuck it, I'm broke for the minute. Oh well, at least I got a hold on my lyrics. They can have cash, I got soul, I got spirit. I'll keep my head out of the heavens and close to the ground like midgets. But damn dirty lyrics that are rising, define the aspects of physics. I'm that blue vodka drink that your girl's been sipping at the bar all night. Yeah, I'm WKD, I'm wicked. Haters, I'll be more specific. You can suck dick or send your best wishes. Your girl didn't give the crew kisses after 10 dicks. I can't smell with fishes. Slut on her knees, surrounded by willies. Your girl's driving like my bars are. I'm like Tracy Chapman, I wanna drive away in a fast car. Wish I could drive to where the moon and the stars are. From a place where the people are dirt poor. Keep an eye on the Queen's head, that's what you'll get hurt for. You'll see violence the same as the blood and crip turf war. And the bars keep dragging like a night shift. I'll tell them get back on the bike like Ryan Nyquist. They ain't never seen or heard of nothing like this. No, I'm killing it with tightness. Every time I ride this, it's Devz, I'm full of surprises. I wanna touch the sky like high rises. I rewrote the whole of the script. Turned out the lights and left them in the dark like a solar eclipse. Stay close to the beats like when you slow dance with your girl, got a hold of the hips. All the whole round here is chips. Emotionless kids that are pissed where they live. Coppers that are quick to be prips. You could be abiding the law and you could still get nicked. Me, I'm too quick, I ain't never been nicked. There's been some close calls, I've had to jump walls. I've been running through schools and stashing up tools. None of them coppers ain't not where I live like. I'm not a gangster, definitely not. I'm just trapped in the lands of criminality. Reality stepping in rapidly. My right hand works like it's powered mechanically. My shit is all self-explanatory. I'm just trying to save their sanity, but they can pay for enlightenment. £5 for my CD, this ain't no charity. Devs, I got a killer vocabulary. All mad at me, thought to be glad for me. But hating's unholy like blasphemy. If you don't like me, don't chat to me. I'm putting in the hours like a worker in the factory. I got weights on my back like a shirt or a sweater. I'll stick to the spitting for worse or for better. I'm waiting to go through the worst of the weather. The other side must be better. I've been hung out to dry, now I'll come back to try. Defining the art of lyrical criminal rhymes. Lapsed on my multiple times. Now they wanna tell me that I'm the best bitter who's white. I'm just the best full stop. None of them couldn't step in and stop. If they stop, then I'll make them walk off. Side time that these haters behave. We fuck it up all over the country in a rave. Me gets likes in you and we all get paid. Devz, OT, we got Devilish, 2007. In 5 years time, I've come a long way since school days. I was in the bad books always. If I weren't at the headmasters, then mugs at me facing the walls in the hallways. I spat bars on the DO, the only thing that kept me strong. And in the same roads that feds beyond. And back then if we did a crime, hear the sirens and like let's be gone. Damn, since then yeah I guess a lot has changed. No it ain't old school games, now I've got a name. And visually I've seen a lot of pain. And back then yeah I let beef slide, but I'm not ashamed. I was only a kid then, I didn't have no access to a big black stick then. Now I might run up on your boys and stick them. Snap them like stick men with a stick bigger than Big Ben. Came from the bottom to the top. I'm from a place where the kids do rocks in the bottom of the blocks. Pushing CDs like drugs, got mixtape money in my socks. Laugh when they said he ain't funny, is it not? Mug said it big, then he flop. And it's been a whole year still waiting for your mixtape to drop. So don't mistake the plot. Yeah, I'm glad I came from the bottom to the top. Cause back then they didn't wanna know. Now I can say that I did it on my own. Yeah, I'm glad I stuck to the path that I chose. Yeah, I'm glad I came from the bottom to the top. Cause back then they didn't wanna know. Now I can say that I did it on my own. Yeah, I'm glad I stuck to the path that I chose. I've been from temptation to flavour to rinse. And the music they savour it since. Now I'm laughing, I started at trap blocks embarking. Derelict property with the walls caked in shit. Them days yeah I was taking a risk. Fell through a glass door, cut veins in my wrist. I was lucky that my main arteries got missed. And the hospital pissed with more than one stitch. And this ain't a game, there's no referee. That there could have been the death of me. Now I've got to build on a deficit. 17 with big dreams, like I wanna roll in the leather beams. And I've got heart some ain't ever seen. Seen what's possible, seen where I've come from. Now I'm uncrossable, money in abundance. Shanks and crazed gunmen screaming at London. And I put in 4 years hard writing. They put in more time biting. And yeah, back then I was frightened. Now I'm killing off the titans. I'm king of the seas like Poseidon. I looked up to the mans in the scene. 1003 when I was 13. My favourite MCs, tables are turned. They ain't got nothing on me, come and see. Yeah, I'm glad I came from the bottom to the top. Cause back then they didn't wanna know. Now I can say that I did it on my own. Yeah, I'm glad I stuck to the path that I chose. Yeah, I'm glad I came from the bottom to the top. Cause back then they didn't wanna know. Now I can say that I did it on my own. Yeah, I'm glad I stuck to the path that I chose. I remember days they didn't know my name. And now I'm bait and I've only got myself to blame. But I don't want a nice watch or a chain. You can keep your fame, it's OT to the grave then back again. And yeah, I just lost my job, so it's back to the roads. Selling weed again, he's selling white again. They're selling crack again, I've got your back again. Pure drug packaging. Didn't think when I was 12 or 13 the whole scene would show respect when he heard me. Glad I started early, now I make the whole scene prefer me. They could hate but they couldn't unnerve me. I'm fixated with making the papers. Roll without takers, I brought up the status. Now they can't break us, even God forsakes us. I watch for the haters. Yeah, I'm glad I came from the bottom to the top. Cause back then they didn't wanna know. Now I can say that I did it on my own. Yeah, I'm glad I stuck to the path that I chose. Yeah, I'm glad I came from the bottom to the top. Cause back then they didn't wanna know. Now I can say that I did it on my own. Yeah, I'm glad I stuck to the path that I chose. Yeah, I'm glad I came from the bottom to the top. Cause back then they didn't wanna know. Now I can say that I did it on my own. Yeah, I'm glad I stuck to the path that I chose. Yeah, I'm glad I came from the bottom to the top. Cause back then they didn't wanna know. Now I can say that I did it on my own. Yeah, I'm glad I stuck to the path that I chose. The path that I chose. The path that I chose. I'll be taking advantage of my chances. Straight lyricism, forget raves and dances. But I'll still come at the rave and spit hardest. My name can't be tarnished, bars can't be harnessed. If I try and live life like Christ, then I'll be closer to the sun like Mars is. I'm only giving you the naked truth, like women winning Nicholas and Braless. Around here, sex is in fashion like Prada's. But 13 girls have got their blowjobs mastered, opening their legs when they're plastered. Now she's up the duff with 10 possible fathers. But none of them 10 boys care. What man wants a kid with a slag with seminal fluid in her hair? Leave her to it, just started life and she's already blew it. Skipping in patterns like kids in playgrounds. I'm dirty like caravan sites that lays down. And I just wanna drop the pace pounds and don't pay fuck all. Say you're a king, never robbing the rolls like Paul Bubble. Since 13 we was thieving, brand new peds of a drive of an evening. Sell it and make a little one-er, or rinse it all day and set it alight and then leave it. Little shit bags loving off petty crime. Back when my bars and my flows weren't recognised, but now I'm hyped up and I'm feeling energised. I'm trying to better grind, make sure it never dies. You wanna make bets, I'll flop, you'll lose. Prick, you best keep a small amount set aside. Cause I just want cash in my hand, kept under my hat, not my business, televised. And a lyricist never dies, they view life with better eyes. And as far as the rest go, never mind, I feel they're not concerned and I'm well inclined. For some reason people are dreaming, thinking, believing, or even competing. Keep on deceiving your personal feelings. Fuck your achievements, ancient as Eden. They can't compare to me, nor can they better me. They're dead like a body 6 feet in the cemetery. Me, I just carry on ruining the melody. What I'm doing requires energy, but even when I'm slacking, the rhymes that I'm packing enough to be smacking MCs that are lacking. Skills that are needed to climb up the ladder, then keep on proceeding. On the back foot, then keep on retreating. They couldn't interrupt an animal feeding this cannibal season like Hannibal eating. You know, from a manner of a bopping and weaving, I'm a ducking policeman on the streets of an evening. But I'm blissfully happy with the music I'm making. Me and music go together like weed with Jamaicans. I'm grimy like Heathrow Station. My music's impeding the nation. They ain't seen deprivation, they've seen organised replication. And when I'm on the mic, I'm the main instigation of pure devastation. Gifted Caucasian, white donor Asian. You can gather your troops, just tell them prepare for the invasion. Nobody's safe cause I'm lyrically amazing, especially when I've got the mic and I'm blazing. You know I'm killing it every time I spit rhymes. White like cocaine but I don't sniff lime. Jump from a manner that's a pigsty. Would've let 'em get one step ahead, maybe when pigs fly. Couldn't test this guy, how they gonna get by? Shot by the first, to be finished by the 5th line. Tell him for the 6th time whenever they hit grime. They suck like the girls when they give shines. I'm skinny, no I don't push big weights, but I want money like Bill Gates. And I know I'm heavy but they still hate. Fuck it up, I feel great, all I want is real pay. Start from a clean slate, I'll let them chat shit for Pete's sake. They ain't got a biscuit in their bottoms like cheesecake. These days people wanna pretend to be safe. They hate me from Heathway to Green Lanes, but they choke when they're smoking the zoots. If I ain't top spot then I'm in hot pursuit. You'd be dead like a diabetic starving for food. I've heard your bars and I'm hardly amused, and these guys must be largely bemused. I treat tracks like slags to get used, and if anybody step into my shoes get moved. They just couldn't walk in them, crucially torture them. Yeah, I speak to the kids like the feds when they caution them, but I ain't nothing like 5-0. Burn holes in the A4 with my biro. All them spitters are full of air like Lilos. I'll tell a hater get hit by a car and die slow when you go to collect your gyro. Trapped in a downward spiral, but my bars are vital, precise like a sniper rifle.